A blind black man is stopped by the police during what should have been an ordinary encounter. At first, everything seems routine, but within moments, the situation takes a disturbing turn. What happens next leaves everyone stunned, as his daughter's fearless response sends shockwaves through the entire department. Today, on The Black Stories, we bring you a powerful true account of racial profiling, resilience, and a daughter's courage that transforms an unjust moment into a demand for accountability. If stories like this matter to you, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a real-life story that deserves to be heard. It's a calm late afternoon in a quiet suburban neighborhood. The streets are bathed in warm sunlight, and the gentle sounds of nature fill the air, leaves rustling, distant laughter, cars humming by. For him, this environment is familiar. Though he cannot see, the rhythm of the world guides him. The steady tap of his white cane against the pavement echoes with confidence. Darkness surrounds his eyes, but his spirit remains strong and unbroken. He's a man in his 50s, shaped by hardship and wisdom. His voice is soft, his words thoughtful. Life hasn't been easy, not just because of his blindness, but because society often judges him by the color of his skin before his character. Still, he carries himself with grace, navigating a world that rarely makes space for him. Default text. As he moves through the neighborhood, an uneasy presence lingers. A police cruiser idles nearby, its engine quietly humming. To most, it would mean nothing, but today, it feels different. Inside the vehicle, officers watch him closely. The calm atmosphere feels tense, like the silence before a storm. Usually he isn't alone. His daughter, in her early 20s, often walks or drives with him. She is protective, sharp, and unafraid to speak up. She understands the harsh realities her father faces, being blind in a world that lacks patience, and being black in a system that too often shows bias. While her father chooses calm resilience, she believes in standing her ground. They've faced this before. Being questioned in their own neighborhood. Being pulled over without reason. Officers doubting ownership of their car. Each incident left scars, quiet ones for him, burning anger for her. That anger would soon be tested. On this day, the daughter is driving them home from a nearby store. Their conversation is light, ordinary, until flashing red and blue lights appear behind them. She pulls over calmly. The officers approach quickly, authority heavy in their steps. Before explanations can be given, one officer demands the father's ID. "I'm visually impaired," the man explains calmly. "My daughter is driving." Instead of understanding, the officer orders him out of the car. Confused but respectful, he repeats that he isn't the driver. The tension rises, voices grow louder. The daughter tries to explain, her frustration mounting, but the officers refuse to listen. People begin to notice. Cars slow. Phones come out. Suddenly, an officer yanks the father from the vehicle. He stumbles. His cane hits the ground. Panic flashes across his face as he's forced against the car. "I'm not resisting," he says, struggling to stay calm. That's when the daughter snaps into action. She pulls out her phone. "You're being recorded," she says firmly. "This is excessive force." The crowd reacts. Murmurs turn into voices of support. Another officer tries to intimidate her, threatening arrest, but she doesn't back down. "I know my rights," she says confidently. "This is unlawful detention. You are violating the Fourth Amendment." Then comes the moment no one expected. "I'm a law student," she declares, "and what you're doing is illegal." The officers hesitate. The crowd grows louder. Someone yells that the incident is being live-streamed. Everything changes. The officer's confidence cracks. Orders come through the radio. Backup arrives not to escalate, but to stop the damage already done. The command is clear: release him immediately. The handcuffs are removed. The daughter rushes to her father's side, holding him steady. Then a senior officer steps forward. On behalf of the department, he says, I apologize. What began as a simple stop became a defining moment. Not just for one family, but for an entire community watching in real time. This story isn't just about one blind man or one brave daughter. It's about a system that must be challenged. About courage in the face of injustice. About refusing to stay silent. On the Black Stories, we believe these moments matter. What do you think it takes to challenge an entire system? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real stories that demand to be heard.